Susan and daughter Katie, who's here tonight. My son Scott was unable to be here due to a business commitment. So I appreciate all that the school has done for me and my family, and look forward to more interactions with Muskingum College, or University, excuse me, in the future. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Ruth Wassam, also from the class of 1976. I'm a professor of public policy at the LBJ School of Public Affairs at the University of Texas, and I am also honored to serve on the Muskingum College Board of Trustees. This evening, I'm especially pleased to present to you my classmate, Dr. Kathy Lee, from the class of 76 for this award. Kathy earned her Muskingum degree in biology and went on to earn degrees in respiratory therapy and in adult and community education from Indiana University. And she earned a doctorate in adult and community education from Ball State University. She began her career as a respiratory therapist and joined Ivy Tech Community College in Central Indiana in 1985 as Director of Clinical Education for the Respiratory Care Program. After 15 years of teaching in the classroom, she moved into successively more responsible administrative leadership positions and was named Chancellor of Ivy Tech in 2012. Before retiring this past summer, she led Ivy Tech through significant growth in enrollment, educational programs, downtown campus facilities, and satellite locations. She further enhanced residents' accessibility to education by creating multiple partnerships with community organizations and government leaders. We are proud to honor Kathy with the Distinguished Service Award for her powerful impact on countless students, upon the economic strength and the quality of life in her region. Kathy, please come forward and accept your award.
Ruthie, thank you so much. This is a good night for the class of 76, so thank you all for being here. There are three things that I took away from Muskingum when I left here. First of all was how I was inspired as a Muskingum student to give service. And when I wasn't busy tromping around in the woods after Dr. Dash or Mr. Adams as I pursued my biology degree, we were doing things like Each One Teach One in Zanesville every Saturday morning, and programs over Thanksgiving break to allow students who wouldn't ever have seen a college campus to come to campus. It was those kinds of programs that set up that idea of service for me. Then as I moved into the chancellor's role at Ivy Tech, I began to reflect on my time here at Muskingum, and I realized there were two other very important impacts. First of all, the power of place. When you have a beautiful campus like this to come to, it tells you you're worth something. But beautiful campuses like this don't happen by accident. It happens because people like all of you care. And it's so important for us to continue to make sure that tomorrow's students have a Muskingum to experience like we did. And probably the most important thing that I took away from Muskingum was the power of people. The people that you surround yourself with. It was the faculty that cared about me, that challenged me. It was the roommates and the people down the hall, and there are several people down the hall sitting at a back table back there who could probably tell lots of stories on me. Lifelong friends, And even, I haven't seen the guy I student taught with until I ran into John today. So John and I did our student teaching together, which is a whole nother set of stories that we'll tell much later at another time. But between learning about service, the power of place, and the power of people, Muskingum gave me the foundation to move forward. And for that, I'm eternally thankful. And this is an award I will always treasure. Thank you so much.
Well, hello and welcome again. I'm Jen Bronner from the class of 1997, and it has been my real joy and pleasure to work with so many of you over the last few years in planning for this homecoming. We're so glad that you are here. All of us at Muskingum are excited for you to be here for Magenta Homecoming, and we are delighted that the Alumni Awards Banquet has also returned this year. In addition to the Distinguished Service Awards, this is now the 4th year that we are presenting our Emerging Alumni Awards. And it's safe to say that this banquet and the recognition of our emerging alumni have now become traditions. And we thank you so much for helping us make that happen. The Emerging Alumni Awards recognize and honor alumni who are in the first few years of their careers and have already made significant contributions to their professions and to our world. The awards are given in 3 categories: personal initiative, social responsibility, and vocational achievement. To present our Emerging Alumni Award honoree in the category of vocational achievement, please welcome Muskingum Associate Professor of Business, Gary Golden.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, Muskies. I've been here since 1999, and I've seen a lot of students come and go. Dustin Eubanks holds a very special place in my heart. This Muskie was tough. He's a Cambridge kid. He made good. He always worked hard, and he persevered with dedication and passion. And I have a script, and I'm going off the script right now because I want you all to understand that he's a very special Muskie, and he's well deserving of this award. He's here with his beautiful wife, Whitney. They have a baby at home, Lila, and another baby on the way. And I'll go back to the script now. My former student, Dustin Eubanks, class of 2007, he's channeled his passion for business and economics and the healthcare solutions field. He's had lots of positions over the years, and he currently, at a young age, is a senior vice president of partnerships for Parachute Health. Dustin focuses on integrating some of the largest organizations in healthcare to ensure that patients get the medical equipment they need quickly and as cost-effectively as possible. This important emphasis has informed his career since his very first position with resource systems, right down the corner. And I know Mr. Adams is here somewhere. Where's Mr. Triplett? Who knows? But that's one of my favorite stories that I tell students today, to this day. Dustin persevered with resource systems. He walked down there, tried to get an internship, got it, had a little difficulty, but he went right back down there and he persisted. And look at him now, a senior vice president in his 30s. So Dustin Eubanks, please come forward now and accept your Emerging Alumni Award for Vocational Achievement.
Thank you, Gary. When I first showed up on campus, I would have never told you that I'd be receiving this award today. As the first person from my family to go to college, I was just grateful to be here. What I didn't know was how much this community was going to embrace me and invest in me and teach me everything I needed to know to be a great leader when I left this great college. Everything, all the opportunities that were provided to me, I'm so grateful for. Everything from, Greg Adams, get my first internship, right? Get me right into healthcare innovation at the ripe age of 22. What I didn't say is I only took the job because it was a paid internship and it met my ramen noodles and cheap beer budget, but it worked out. I also had a lot of other opportunities. I did my first dinner etiquette class right here at Muskingum, so nobody judged me tonight if I'm off script. I tried my best. Gary, I think you're at my table. I met my best friend here, still here tonight. And I met my wife through the Muskingum pipeline, right? So Charlie Drubel brought us together through some mutual connections. And all that being said, I'm just so grateful for what Muskingum has done for me and the path that it set me on. And if I can say anything to the rest of you is leadership is a journey, it's not a destination. Always recognize that there's somebody 2 years ahead of you, 2 years behind you. Reach up and ask somebody to help you, to mentor you, and pass that along to others that are trying to follow in your footsteps. Thank you.
Hi there, Muskies. It is delightful to see everybody here, and I can see faces, and we're all in one room. We don't take that for granted around here. My name is Laura Hilton. I'm a professor of history here at Muskingum University, and I'm very proud to present to you my student, Landell Shakespeare. When he was here, he finished not only a major in sociology, but in classic liberal arts fashion, also completed minors in Spanish and English, and also gender studies. He went on to earn a master's degree in sociology from Case Western Reserve University. He began his career working with at-risk youth in his hometown Cleveland area, and now serves as a family support specialist with Say Yes Cleveland, an organization which provides educational scholarships to the area's public high school graduates. Going back to this Renaissance man you're about to meet, he is also the published author of 2 books of poetry, Small Dose and Overdose. Landell, if you would please come forward to accept your Emerging Alumni Award for social responsibility and personal initiative. And I don't know if I'm supposed to keep reading, so just come on up here and I will stop.
Hello, Muskies. Coming to Muskingum was very different for me, but the people that I have met along the way have definitely took care of me. I'm grateful that my parents and my friends let me come here because Muskingum definitely impacted me in many ways. So this is just not my award. This is Muskingum's award. Just off the strength of, I've learned a lot about giving back to my community from Muskingum, just off the strength of professors and mentors. They did the same with me, so I really appreciate this award and thank you.
Good evening. I'm Janelle Ginter, Associate Professor of Nursing at Muskingum. I'm proud to present to you Maddie Stone's class of 2018, who earned her Muskingum Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Since her graduation, Maddie has served as a frontline critical care unit registered nurse for Genesis Hospital in Zanesville. She has provided direct care for countless of COVID-19 patients. She was the primary nurse for the first surviving COVID-19 patient in Muskingum County. Maddie's dedication to her patients and the respect of her peers was demonstrated when she received her hospital's Daisy of the Year award. DAISY, which stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System, is an international recognition program that celebrates the skillful, compassionate care that nurses provide. I have to go off script now, too. In the past couple of years, I think it's safe to say that we have all learned more about the value of a nurse. And it doesn't take very long watching the evening news to know that there are a lot of people out there really giving of themselves. Maddie, I couldn't be more proud to ask you to come up and get your award. Please come on up.
Good evening. I feel so honored and undeserving of this award. I'm super humbled by this. I, again, never would have expected to be standing up here. I can't help but just thank pretty much everybody in this room, faculty, staff, past, present, for the role that you've played in my lives. You have absolutely impacted who I am today, and you know, I can't help but think that without you guys, we wouldn't be here together. So. Yeah, just like Janelle said, in the past year, you know, I've learned so much about life, and you know, it really just comes down to the relationships you have with the people around you. And I feel grateful and honored to serve my community, so thank you so much.
Good evening. I was waiting. I heard one or two. Thank you. Thank you. So this has been such a moving evening, I think, for all of us. Everyone has commented, or many of you, as we came to the podium, we are delighted to see people, to be together, to be able to celebrate in person, while also recognizing, I think in particular, as Maddie was speaking, some of the challenges we continue to face together. So it is just such an honor for me to be here and celebrating with you this evening. And I would like to take a moment to lead one more round of applause for all of our Distinguished Service Award and Emerging Alumni Award recipients this evening. Please join me in congratulating them one more time. I would also like to recognize and thank those who nominated and introduced our award recipients tonight. Thank you for sharing inspiring stories, and thank you for helping us honor some of the wonderful people from Muskingum who are serving so well. A round of applause for those who also introduced our awardees tonight. We know there are many more inspiring stories about Muskingum alumni to be told, and you will note on your tables that there's a little card here and a few pens, I think, spread around. We'd love to have you nominate an additional alumni member tonight if you know of somebody who is serving in special ways out in the world and transforming a few things about them, and we'd love to follow up with you on that. So that's what the little cards are for on your table. The incredible energy we feel in this room tonight so clearly demonstrates the life-changing power of a Muskingum education and the impact on all of those whose lives are touched by a Muskie. As alumni, your commitment to and engagement with Muskingum helps ensure that we can continue to provide a transformative educational experience. Thank you for all you do to support our students at Muskingum. So several years ago, we began a new tradition of class gifts at the reunion, challenging each of the reunion classes to help support student scholarships. Last year's class giving challenge supported 4 wonderful Muskingum students. 2 of these students are with us tonight, Abigail Bailey and Jacob Dayton. And would you rise, please, Abigail and Jacob? Thank you. You may be seated. Abigail is a senior biology major. Jacob is a junior psychology and English major. Both are excellent scholars and contribute in many positive ways to campus life. And I know you'll be very proud, all of you, to have them join you in the long magenta line. So we congratulate these students, and again, we thank each one of you who supported them in their education. This challenge is still underway, so if you haven't yet had an opportunity to participate, there is still time. I want to extend a special thank you to the class of 1970, who raised well over $1 million for their class gift. We appreciate your great generosity. Your reunion planning team did a remarkable job in a very difficult year. Here with us tonight from the team are Jeff Reed, Lynn Denges, and Suzette Pletcher. Please stand and be recognized for all of your hard work and your commitment to Muskingum and to your classmates. I also want to take a moment to recognize another member of the class of 1970 reunion planning team, Lance Ropi, who suddenly passed away in December 2020. And I say that with a very personal moment of sadness here with all of you. Lance was a very special friend to Muskingum. I got to know Lance well because I often visited him in California and talked with him when he came here. He exemplified so much loyalty and so much caring for this institution. He came to reunion every year, not every 5 years. He came every year. We miss him. We extend our sympathy to his friends and to his family. Let's just have a moment of silence, please, for Lance Ropi. Thank you. So now, from this year's Golden Reunion Class of 1971, I'd like to invite to the podium Susan Dykes-Yutzi, Glenn McGregor, and Glenn Youngen.
Thank you, Dr. Hassler. I think it goes without saying that there's a very warm, special place in each of our hearts, or we wouldn't be here tonight, for sure. And standing here with 3 of us as former educators who I hope we never stop educating, I think it's very critical that we present to Muskingum College tonight because every penny that we go, well, not quite every penny. Dr. Hassler said this afternoon that 99% of the students receive the benefits of our class gifts and what we, as alumni, donate to Muskingum College. Class of 71, this is not the end of our donation. We've got a lot more to go. Same for everyone else here. But at this point, Susan and Glenn and I would like to present Dr. Hassler with a check for Muskingum College with $1,340,000, oh help me guys, I can't read it. Oh, $46,487.50.
Oh, we need a photo op up here. You have to come back. Do you want to catch everybody with this? And okay, back. We're informal here. We can do this. Right? All right. Okay, lots of photos. It up where everyone can see this, right? There. Thank you, Susan, Glenn, and the entire class of 1971. What an amazing gift. And again, what a tribute to our alums and to this institution and to everything that it stands for. Thank you so much. Another round of applause. And I'd like the classes of 70 and 71 to stand, please. All the classes of 1970 and 71, the alums, please stand. I would just like to take a moment for some additional thank yous. I want to thank our volunteer leaders for their extraordinary commitment to Muskingum, Alumni Council President Dave Seepak, and all members of our Alumni Council, and our board chair, Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel, class of 71, and all the members of our Board of Trustees. Would the members of our Alumni Council and Muskingum University Board of Trustees please stand and be recognized? As we bring this awards banquet to a close, I would like to acknowledge those who have put such tremendous work and thoughtful care into creating this event and the entire weekend of Magenta Homecoming. I want to thank our homecoming chair, Izzy Palmer, and her student committee, and I'm wondering if I see Izzy out here, if she ran out to prepare other things, right? Her next activity, the work never ends. I want to thank Jen Bronner and our entire institutional advancement team and our strategic marketing and communications team. I would like both our advancement and communications and marketing teams to stand and be recognized. And a special thank you to our Aramark colleagues who do such a wonderful job of preparing good food and desserts. I always mention the desserts, as those of you know who come to my events. So again, a round of applause for Aramark and all who served us this evening. And last but not least, I want to thank all of you for coming for our homecoming weekend, coming for our awards banquet tonight. I encourage you to stay for our collage concert this evening. This will be happening as soon as we are able to kind of get the space ready at 8 p.m. It's a great concert, so I'd encourage you to enjoy this offering from our music department. And on that note, I will say, again, congratulations to all of our award winners. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful homecoming weekend. Thank you.